Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my skincare routine for you guys, and I've gotten countless requests to do this video, especially on my vlog channel because I'm always makeup free on my vlog channel. I'm actually makeup free for this video today so you guys can see what my skin looks like, and knock on wood, my skin has been looking so good recently, and I really just want to show you guys all the products that I've been using. And not too long ago I posted a video called How I Keep My Skin Clear, and it was a sponsored video for Curology, and I got a lot of comments, some positive, some negative, but I got a lot of comments like saying I wish you would have shown your full skincare routine, which I completely understand. I feel like there was a misunderstanding with that video. That video was not a skincare routine. That is why I didn't call it my skincare routine. The reason I couldn't show you guys my full skincare routine in that video is because in sponsored videos you can't talk about any other brands but that brand that's sponsoring you. So I'm very open about that stuff. It's no secret when I'm sponsored. I don't like to hide anything from you guys. I'm very transparent with you guys. I'm not being sponsored by Curology in this video. Literally after that sponsored video, I could have never talked about them or never used that product again, but I truly love this product and this will be in my skincare routine today. So that's like the main thing that I use to like treat acne, but again, I'll get into that when I get into my full skincare. But yeah, in this video, I'm gonna show you guys everything from my cleanser to my moisturizers to the masks I use and all that jazz. And if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button down below as well as the little bell icon next to it so you can be notified whenever I upload on this channel. And without further ado, let's just get into my skincare routine. I feel like I've talked about this so much, so I don't want to like bring it up again, but to my new viewers that don't know, I used to have pretty severe cystic acne. I've talked about my struggles with acne and I've shown pictures of how my skin used to look in many videos. Even in my How I Keep My Skin Clear video, I think I showed pictures from when my skin was at its worst point. So the way I cured my acne was Accutane. Accutane was amazing. I didn't have really any bad side effects other than dryness, but Accutane was great. I went on it for 5 months when I was about 14 years old, and my skin hasn't gotten to that point ever since, but I do still break out here and there. So I do still have acne prone skin, and my skin is on the normal to dry side, so I don't really get oily, but I can get dry if I don't moisturize and stuff. So my skin is pretty normal, but I would say it's more towards the dry side. Another thing that I do that really helps my skin, I don't want to say and be like, drink water. If you struggled with some pretty bad breakouts, then you can relate to me on this. But coming on YouTube and watching people who have never had a zit in their life be like, just drink more water and get clear skin, like, we about to fight, like square up. Like, of course drinking water is great for your skin, not just for your skin but everything in your body, but just drinking more water, like again, if you've had severe acne like I have, it takes a lot more than some water, girl, to get rid of your skin, and for me that was Accutane. But yeah, of course, drink water, eat healthy, yada yada yada. We hear that all the time. Another thing that I've talked about in past videos that's really helped my skin is being dairy free. I used to be a lot more strict with my dairy free diet. When I first started, I've been dairy free for I would say about 1.5 to 2 years now, and I've seen a big difference in my skin when I cut out dairy completely. But now I do cheat occasionally, like a few days ago I had pizza, and then, you know, just stuff like that. I'll have stuff that's made with milk, like chocolate has milk in it. A lot of people break out from dairy. If you just Google it and look it up, a lot of people have found that dairy has caused acne, but that's not the case for everyone. I know some people that drink milk and eat dairy and their skin is perfect, like Daisy, for example, has like the most flawless skin I've ever seen in my life, and she said in her 50 facts about me that she drinks milk every morning, and literally when she said that, my jaw dropped to the floor, because if I even look at milk, I'll like break out. But yeah, to some people that doesn't cause acne, but you can just test it out for yourself. If you're acne prone and are experiencing a lot of breakouts, I recommend just cutting out dairy for at least 2 weeks before you judge whether that causes acne for you or not. But for me, my sister and I, we both found that that does cause acne for us. But again, that's not like the case for everyone. So now I'm gonna move on to my actual skincare routine. So actually in the morning, I found that my skin honestly does better when I don't cleanse it in the morning. And I read this tip in 17 magazine when I was like 13 years old. I read this tip that said that you shouldn't wash your face in the morning with cleanser, just to splash your face with some cold water. And I found that really does make a difference in my skin. Not only do I save time, but it also, like, it leaves that nice glow on my skin, and it also, I read that it doesn't throw off your pH. stuff like that. But honestly, I'm lazy in the morning, especially when I have to get up early for school. So that's why I just did that splash with cold water thing. But I really found that it does make a difference in my skin. But I have found that this only really works for people with normal to dry skin. So if your skin is on the oily side, it is recommended that you do cleanse your skin in the morning. Then I go in with my favorite, I think everybody loves this stuff. This is literally a cult favorite on YouTube. But this is the Mario Badescu, this isn't the rose water. This is the aloe, cucumber, and green tea one. The rose water one is great as well. I just prefer the scent of the green one. And if you haven't jumped on the Mario Badescu bandwagon, like, you need to. Their products are amazing, but especially their sprays just feel so refreshing. And then I go in with my morning moisturizer. And oh, this is another thing I wanted to mention for this video. You do not need to go out and buy everything that I'm saying in this video. Like, honestly, I used to, just recently I started adding all this stuff into my skincare routine. I used to keep it pretty like bare. I used to just keep it like cleanser, moisturizer, and like any acne treatment that I was doing, like for example Curology, and that's all you really need. But I'm extra. I love skincare, you know, I love skincare, I love beauty, so I love, you know, testing out and using all these lotions and potions, but you really don't need to. And I know a lot of us don't have, you know, all this money to be spending on skincare products, so you really don't need to get everything that I'm using in this video. All you really need is a cleanser, a moisturizer, and if you're acne prone, your acne treatment, and you can do a lot of magic with just that. But I love like skincare and beauty, and I just love doing all these extra steps for my skin because I just have more time now. Like when I was a student, like when I was in high school, I didn't have all this time for my skincare, but now that I'm not in school anymore, like I have so much more time to like focus on, you know, like taking care of myself. Moisturizer I use in the morning is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. This stuff is amazing, you guys. Like, you guys, if you've been watching me for a while, you would know I used to love that yellow Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizing lotion. I swore by it. I literally used it for like 2 years. It was in my top 16 products of 2016 video, and honestly I would have never thought I would have found a moisturizer to top that, but then I found it. I discovered this when I went to Makeup by Mario's masterclass in the wintertime, and this is what he used on Baby Rexa, and he's like, I use this on every single client. He actually uses this and no primer, and then just goes in with makeup, and I was like, oh my gosh, like that's genius. So I started doing that when I got back home, and it just didn't work out for me. It's so hydrating and it leaves you with a glow. That's what I love about it. Another reason why I love using this in the morning is that it absorbs into my skin really fast. So this is very lightweight. For my morning skincare, I just splash my face with cold water, spray some Mario Badescu, apply this moisturizer, and this is another added step that I just recently started doing. I got a PR package from Tarte, and this was in it. This is the Tarte Maracuja See Brighter Eye Treatment. So I just started moisturizing underneath my eyes. I mentioned this in my FabFitFun unboxing, but I used to not use an eye cream, and I just recently started adding that to my skincare routine, and I've seen such a big difference. I'm almost like in shock that I went all these years without using an eye cream. Your under eyes are such a delicate area, so make sure you guys use an eye cream if you haven't already. I used to think just older women would use eye cream, but honestly, you should be trying to prevent wrinkles from as young as possible. Like, you're never too young to prevent wrinkles. Anti-aging products are really good for the skin because they provide a lot of moisture. So that's why this doesn't claim to be anti-aging, but again, it's an eye cream, and this is a brighter treatment. So that's why I like to use it in the morning, because it kind of gives your under eyes like a brightening effect. But again, I just use this in the morning. I use a different one at night. So that's everything I do for my morning skincare. Now moving on to my nighttime skincare. So if I do wear makeup, I don't always wear makeup, especially in the summertime, but if I do wear makeup, I'm gonna remove it with this Neutrogena makeup remover cleansing towelette. I used to not like makeup remover towelettes because I felt like they kind of burned my skin, but I've found out, like, I don't know, maybe it was because of the other products I was using, but they don't do that to me anymore. So I really do like these makeup wipes. And just make sure you try to remove your makeup every single night. Like, I know, girl, I've been there when you're just way too tired to get up and go wash your face. So a tip that I have is to keep a pack of makeup wipes underneath your bed or in your nightstand drawer, so you can just reach over, grab it, and just wipe your face before you go to sleep. Of course, that's not like a significant amount of cleaning that you should be doing. Like, you should be cleansing and moisturizing every night. But you know, it's way better than sleeping on with like a full face of makeup, you know what I mean? So after I remove my makeup, I go in with my cleanser. And with cleansers, I don't have one cleanser that I swear by. I change cleansers pretty much after I finish a cleanser. I always like get a different one, if that makes sense. But this one I've been using recently, I think I might repurchase it. I really like it, and as you guys can see, I'm over halfway done with it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Facial Wash. I really like this cleanser. The tea tree feels really good on your skin. It kind of has a minty, like, cooling effect, which I really like. I love when I can feel products working. I use this with a facial cleansing brush. I have two to show you guys. So I have my Clarosonic Mia here, and I love this one. And then I also love this one. This is the Vanity Planet Skin Spa. The difference between these two is this one's way more expensive. This one's like $115, $120, I believe. And this one is way cheaper. This one's like $30 with my coupon code. This video isn't sponsored by Vanity Planet, but they do provide me with a code in case you guys want to get one of these. And the difference is this one comes with like 3 brush heads. These both do the same thing, but again, this one's way cheaper, so if you're on a budget, I definitely recommend this one. Again, I'll put the link to it down below as well as my coupon code. So yeah, I'll go in with a cleanser and my skin brush, wash my face and all that stuff, and then I will go, what do I do next? And then I spray some Badescu, of course, and then I use my Curology. I have a whole video on Curology. I have 2 videos about Curology, but I'll put a link to it down below if you're interested. But this is what I use to treat acne. I apply a thin layer to this all over my face every night, and it works amazing for me. It's worked for me for months, and I really do love it. And I do have a link, an invite link, where you can get your first month free. All you have to do is pay for shipping, so I'll put that down below if you want to try it out. I go in with my, actually before that, I use my serum. I actually just added this to my skincare routine 2 nights ago, and this is the Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Night Oil. On the front it says next generation retinoid oil reduces the appearance of pores and wrinkles while fighting the signs of premature aging and redness. So this is basically just like a miracle in a bottle, so I love using this at night, but this is very pricey. Like, this tiny bottle was $55. It's actually so funny. I was in line at Sephora talking to Mel, and he follows Idet on Instagram too, and I was like, Idet just made a video not too long ago where she spent $1,000 at Sephora, because I was telling him how much stuff I got is probably gonna cost like $300. And this guy behind me in line, he was like, I see Sunday Riley in your shopping cart, so your total is probably gonna end up being the same. And I'm like, you're probably right. Even though you do get a small bottle, you do not need to use a lot at all. It comes in a little dropper like this, and a little goes a long way. So as you guys can see, it's this beautiful blue color, but as you rub it into your skin, it turns clear. I read that serums are really good for your skin because it's so potent. Like, it has all these good for you ingredients concentrated in such a small amount. So that's why I started using one in my skincare routine. I also read this tip that you should be applying your skincare products at night from thinnest to thickest. So this is my thinnest skincare product. Well, I don't know if this spray is probably the thinnest. So I go this, I use the Badescu, and then I apply the serum, and then I apply Curology, and then I let that sit for a few minutes. I don't go in with moisturizer right away. I just let this sit on my skin for like 5 to 10 minutes. I'll like brush my teeth and stuff. And the nighttime cream that I use, it's the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Transforming Moisturizing Super Cream. And this cream, I don't want to say amazing because I've been saying that about every single product, is godsend. That's what I'm gonna say. This is so incredibly amazing for your skin. The reason I got this was because whenever I'm out shopping at Ulta and Sephora and I want to try new products, first I will Google the product and read reviews, and every review I read about this was positive. I couldn't find one negative review, and a lot of people seem to like it. So I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and try it, and I love it. This is for all skin types, and it is anti-aging, but again, anti-aging products are amazing for your skin. Like, you're never too young to start using anti-aging products, and they do provide a lot of moisture for your skin. So this is a thick cream. That's why I use it at nighttime. Like, when I wake up in the morning, my skin is so supple. My skin just feels so plump and like supple, and it like glows, and this just does a lot of amazing things to my skin at night. Like these, hold on, I'm gonna stack this. Like these together name a more iconic trio. And then the last thing I do for my skin at night is use some more eye cream. This is the one I use at nighttime. This is the Lancome Genifique eye cream, and this is the sample size. This isn't the full size. It just feels so silky underneath my eyes, and it provides a lot of hydration, and I really like the way this makes my under eyes feel. And again, if you can get one tip out of this video, it's to start using an eye cream if you haven't already. It's life-changing. So that's it for like my set skincare routine. Now I'm gonna show you guys like some of the stuff I do, you know, like once a week, like masks and stuff. Now one product I've loved for years, and just, I think everybody loves these. These are the Biore pore strips. I don't have the box because I like to take them out of the box and just keep them in my like drawers like this because it saves more space. But the black ones are the ones with charcoal, and then the white ones are just the regular ones. These get all of your blackheads out and declog your pores so well. They're super cheap. They're from the drugstore. I'm not on a certain schedule with these. I'm not like, oh, I use this every Sunday. I literally just use these whenever I can touch my nose and it feels like a mountain range. Then I'll go ahead and use one of these and it will take care of that problem. So yeah, I really like these for that. And now with masks, I don't have one masks that I'm like, this mask is life-changing, like you guys need to go out and get this right now. I change masks all the time. I'm always getting, you know, scent masks, or you get a free sample from stores. So I'm always using different ones. And this one I actually showed in a favorites video not too long ago. This is the Mario Badescu drying mask. Any product from Mario Badescu is good, but this is just really good for problematic skin, like to help with breakouts and stuff. One downside is that this does smell kind of bad. It kind of smells like sulfur, but it gets the job done and it feels really good on the skin. This is for all skin types, but I would say if you do have dry skin like I do, I wouldn't use this all over your face. I just use this where I have a problem area. Let's say I'm breaking out on this cheek, I'll just put it right here, like not all over my face, if that makes sense, because it can be pretty drying. I saved the best for last. This is the Mario Badescu drying lotion. This is another product that I feel like everyone loves. Like I don't think this product has one negative review. This is a spot treatment for night. So let's say you have a zit or a few blemishes, just take a Q-tip, dip it in there. Don't shake it up, but just dip the Q-tip into the like pink at the bottom, and then just place it on any zit you have. Sleep in it, and when you wake up in the morning, your zit is completely dried out. Like literally, you can just take some tweezers or even your fingernail and literally like scratch off your zit. So that's why I love it. If I have a zit, like I know this will come through and help me out the next day. So that's my skincare routine. I really hope I helped you guys out. All products will be linked down below if you're interested, and also be sure to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe for more videos. I love you guys so much and hope to see you again for my next video. Bye my loves.